All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus. Vikings going to 7-2. It might not have been pretty, but we get the dub. This episode brought to you by Boozy Jerky, our favorite jerky out there. Handcrafted jerky made with craft beer. Perfect pairing with your adult beverage and the Minnesota Vikings. Got some great new flavors out there: Montreal maple, mango habanero, and a plethora of wonderful flavors. Check them out. Use the promo code SKOL when you're checking out for 30% off. 30% off is crazy.
It's huge.
So use the promo code. Let's talk 5 winners. We want to know your winners down in the comments. Put them in there because ours, I'd say a few are a little controversial.
Maybe not. But let's start with the one that's not controversial. TJ Hockenson, our beloved tight end, returns, and he was a huge factor today. They kind of brought him in lightly last week, just kind of get a little taste. This week we got the full
delicious.
TJ Hockenson experience. 8 receptions, 72 yards, and I think at least 4 of those went for a first down. Sam Darnold looking for the big 87, and they were not easy catches. I mean, a guy was on him. He's snatching that ball there. TJ Hockenson, welcome back. We missed you so much.
Tough catches, too. That's the biggest. Tough catches, taking tough hits, and it was good to see him bouncing up. He took that one real big hit to the hip. But, yeah, I mean, the best thing, 8 receptions on 9 targets. He's catching tough balls. Hockenson proving that he is one of the best, top 3 tight end in the league. He's going to be beautiful down the stretch. So, Hockenson, well done, sir. Let's go to an easy one. Let's go to Park. Let's go to our kicker. 4 for 4, long of 45, scored every single one of our points. When our offense, specifically Sam Darnold, can't put it in the end zone, John Parker Romo said, screw you. I'll get you the points. And he did.
Yeah. Everyone go with Park. That's what KOC calls him, and I think is well-deserved. Park. Guy, he's never kicked an NFL, never attempted a real NFL field goal before. He was perfect today. His long came from, 45 yards?
It was his first one, too. His first kick in the NFL, just longer than hell.
Yeah, I mean, this guy, he accounted for every single point the Vikings had, 12 points today. It was John Parker Romo, a guy who was kicking at some high school in Arkansas last week, as he brought the kids to his mom's house for an hour so you could watch him practice his kicks. Great story. Hopefully this is the start of something great for him. Again, we hope the next 3 games go great and then he gets signed by somebody else. But John Parker Romo, Park, as he's known now, well done today.
Yeah, I mean, I could see them actually putting him on their practice squad after this. I mean, Will Reichert having an injury like that, like how does he come back? How's he feeling? Like having a guy like that just sitting on your practice squad, hell yeah, it makes all the sense in the world. Park Place and Boardwalk, real good properties.
Yeah, underrated too.
I usually ended up with Baltic Avenue. I never got Boardwalk or Park Place, the shitty ones. What were the green ones? Those were good ones too.
Yeah, the green ones are good, but if you got Park Place and Boardwalk, you're going to win that game 9 times out of 10.
I hate that game. It
goes on forever.
All right, so that is another winner. Let's go to Jonathan Grenard.
Yeah.
He didn't register a sack, and I think he had 3 tackles, 1 for a loss, but the dude just proving like I don't need to get out there and sack the quarterback twice a game to show how damn good I am. The tackles he were making were he was solo. It was on the outside, and they were just huge tackles. Yeah. Grenard is the man. I love him.
At key points in the game, again, when the Jaguars had chance like regain momentum, maybe do some drives, get some points on the board, Grenard said, no, I don't think so, not today. And he made those plays. And yeah, I mean, his stat line is actually thinner than I thought. Watching this game, you think he would have maybe had like 6 tackles in a sack and maybe,
it's just because those tackles were so big time when he did it.
They were, and that's why I was shocked looking at the overall numbers. Like they're not as big as I thought they'd be, but very impactful plays, and that's why he's on this list because those plays he made impacted this game.
All right, let's go to the man who came back this week, and then his cash freaking money. This dude is so good. He's so good. He's just like a slice of boozy jerky. He's delicious.
He's everything we wanted. When we were hoping for when we wanted him in the draft so many years ago. We opted not to go that route. We ended up getting him. He comes home. He finds his way home. It was a long journey, but he made it. 5 tackles, the sack, 2 tackles for a loss. He had the quarterback hit that,
should have been 2 sacks, but he did hit the helmet.
It was a
face mask.
They called that one. But yeah, the dude was just, when he's there, his defense is so much better. And he reminded us all why 51. We need him on the field every single game.
Well, yeah, and his ability to play in coverage too was obviously very apparent there. They weren't getting those passes that we've seen the last couple of weeks over the middle. And the other thing is he's letting Ivan Pace do his thing because Ivan Pace got a sack today. Ivan Pace isn't getting a sack today if Blake Cashman isn't out there doing his thing in the middle. So Cashman, hot freaking damn. Beautiful game. He was one of our handful of viewers started the game too as well. We got one more final one, and either people will agree or they'll just really, really disagree. And that is our head coach, Kevin O'Connell.
Yeah. Again, this offense, we had damn near 400 yards of total offense, dominated time of possession.
42 minutes.
You only scored 12 points, but you got to remember this. You have a quarterback who's thrown 3 red zone interceptions, and you can call whatever play you call. If the quarterback's making the wrong read or putting the ball where you don't want it to go, that's not on you. It's on the quarterback who's making that decision. He realized this late in the game. Yeah, he maybe had some questionable calls, especially the pass on 3rd and 1 late in this one. And it's frustrating that we could not score a single touchdown against this Jacksonville Jaguars defense. That's not good. But again, he was completely hamstrung by his quarterback, who was a turnover machine today in the red zone. Probably should have had 4 today. One was luckily called back. Maybe 5. All right, maybe 5.
I think you should have had 5.
So it's hard. As a play caller, when you don't trust your quarterback, it really limits what you can do.
Well, there's 2 sides of this, because if he doesn't trust his quarterback, he shouldn't be calling that 3rd and 1. So it's weird. It's a little bit weird that I think he does trust him. But you can tell, some of those throws, Sam Darnold just should have threw away, and probably 90% of the quarterbacks in the league would have thrown those balls away. Sam Darnold says, "Nah, I'm just going to try it." It did not pan out. And you look at the 3rd and 1 play. Yeah. I mean, we've had offenses where we haven't been aggressive. So now we have a guy that's kind of being a little bit aggressive, and we're still complaining. So you can't have the best of both worlds. The reverse, I really did not like that reverse. If it would have worked, it would have been beautiful. It didn't work. So a couple of head scratching calls, but when you have the ball for 42 minutes, when you can still find a way to win 12-7, really hats off to Kevin O'Connell. And again, people might not agree with this, but I'm giving him his flowers, and they're beautiful. And he smells them. He loves them. He winks at me. It's perfect. This is awesome.
I think you need to take that little fantasy of yours to the bathroom later.
Nah, we're good. We're good. Kevin O'Connell, bitch all you want. We're 7-2. He's one of the best coaches in the freaking league. And we won a game we had no right winning today against a shitty team.
Yeah, it was just a weird day all over, top to bottom. But again, it's you're trying to drink a beer with your left hand. It's harder than your right hand. When you don't have a guy you can trust.
Hold on.
I'm trying to do it right now. It's super hard.
It seems the same, really. I can tell you.
Don't worry. It tastes different.
Workouts with that left arm. Those are our 5 winners, courtesy of Boozy Jerky. Remember to use that promo code SKOL.
You can get so much.
This is coming up. Perfect stocking stuffer. Use that promo code SKOL. Get a bunch of them. Do it.
Remember this. The delicious powdered drink Tang was invented in 1957.